Hi Christina, this is Fancy, and I'm looking at your second version of your design, and I see how you shifted over the main area of your design to the left so that you could add two implied similar areas to the lower right, the lower, and the upper left, or I'm sorry, right. Now you've gotten rid of the interpenetrations that you had, and you said that, excuse me, I'm going to scroll back up here. You adjusted the orange for better vanishing boundaries with the yellow and magenta, and you put more triangle and chevron hue interruptions in the design. And you took out the squares but added a few triangle value interruptions to add more visual contrast. So what I see are, again, these triangle kinds of interruptions everywhere, and the key term is everywhere. So they don't necessarily become interruptions anymore, they're just part of your design. There is no special attention. They don't create any kind of particular visual interest, or not as much as you'd want. So you went kind of from one extreme to the other, having figures on the ground, to having these all over. So then they no longer attract our attention as much. So basically, you're kind of moving. You have a point of emphasis, and it's gradating. I still think this is, I would still kind of shift it more and try to bring these in more. So it creates a point of static movement right here. And even though we have gradation, there's not enough attention to kind of attract our eye to the other parts of the composition. It always goes back to here. The transition between orange and magenta looks good, but there's still quite a visual break between the orange and the yellow. The cyan and the green look good. The purple, the magenta to purple to cyan looks pretty good as well. But this one is still kind of rough. You're starting to get some overallness because there's so many different triangles going on, and some of them, like here, it's high contrast, and this whole area doesn't seem to gradate. So while you're gradating across steps here, it just kind of stops here, and it becomes like a whole different kind of area. So that gradation across pathways isn't carried through as it is here and here and here. It's not carried all the way through here. So keep going. I would print this out just to see how your dark areas print, because you will be graded on the printouts and not the digital version. Let me know your thoughts.